Hello guys, my name is Akara Watch. I just want to share with you a realistic day one of my trying to be a billionaire in Naira and then a millionaire of at least $10 million by 2030. So as my journey has been up and down. I'm telling you, especially in Nigeria, for a lot of people who are in Nigeria, I know you have big dreams of becoming a millionaire, of making a lot of money, of building your company, of being an entrepreneur. But right now, maybe you look at the economy, look at the government, look at the situation, and it seems like nothing is going to happen, it's not going to come to fruition. Just want to tell you that your dreams are valid, okay? And for me personally, from growing up, from my experiences, you remember when you were in school, they tell you that you can go to school, become a doctor, become a lawyer, become a this, become a that. But then when you come to see the reality of life, it seems like everything is just upside down, the opposite of that, okay? And then for me, my journey has been quite up and down. I remember when I started my first online platform or whatever, things like that, started opening a YouTube channel. And by that time, I never really knew. You to say I knew better, maybe by now I would have done, I would have gone really far in the platform and stuff like that. I opened my YouTube channel, and then I had over 5K subscribers, and then all of a sudden I lost it because I didn't know better. So for anybody, I'm telling you, your dreams are valid. Just put yourself out there. And then how has it been? Then I started my e-commerce platform. E-commerce is everywhere: Jumia, Konga, Gigi, and everything like that. Especially in Nigeria, these platforms are actually African platforms. They really operate well in Africa. And anybody, doesn't matter where you come from, as long as you're living in Africa, you have a chance of making money from this platform. I'm telling you, so these things have they really helped me. So when I first started out my junior, it happened on a day when I was very hungry. I need to share this story with you because that was what really bet my e-commerce journey. It happened on a day I was very hungry. I needed some money and I just didn't want to tell anybody I needed this money. So I walked up to my friend and then he told me I was trying to get this item online. He didn't know anything about it. I just didn't know anything about what he was saying, but I thought I could help him. And so he told me, how can you do it? Then I remember that I tried ordering some items myself the previous week, just the previous week. So it took me just 1 week to start this business. But what made it happen was because I had a burning desire. I was hungry, okay? So my hunger actually led me to starting this e-commerce platform, Jumia. Started with Jumia. And so since then, I've been making a lot of money from Jumia. But that's just not where I really want to make my e-commerce journey from because I'm feeling that there's a lot of money up for grabs online and offline. So has it been my day one, especially my day one? What are the challenges? What are the difficulties? So especially for a young entrepreneur, okay, a young graduate or is still in school, maybe you're 18 or 19 years old, or you have big dreams of making a lot of money online. Of course, there's a lot of money online, okay, and you need to build your brand and your portfolio. But what you need to know is that before you start these things, you need to equip yourself with knowledge, okay? With knowledge, learn from people that have done it well, okay? Maybe in any platform you want to find out what's working. And so that's just one of the mistakes I made when I was starting on my YouTube. I just didn't learn from people that were there to show me the way. Because everybody's all about, oh, you can make money, do this, you can get money. Oh, come, I'm going to help you make money on your YouTube, things like this. A lot of people they just want to scam you of my money, things like that. And I was trying to be wary of them, but along the line, I made my own mistakes and I lost it all. So when I've come to learn from all these experiences, that you must be ready to learn from people that have done well already in your industry, whatever industry you are in. You must learn from them and then not try not to be proud. A lot of people are very, very proud these days, especially in our society. I mean, a rich man and a poor man can be sitting down together, but the poor man is just so proud. He just doesn't want to listen to what the rich man has to say because everybody can talk and then they feel very free. So for anybody starting out on your day one, be ready to learn from other people that are already in the industry. Learn from even anybody you can learn from them, but just be careful how you apply the things that you learn. And then always be ready to adapt. Flexibility is everything, especially as a young entrepreneur. You're not going to do the same thing 100 times and expect different results. If you are doing one thing for over 10 times or 20 times or 30 times and then there's no result, be ready to switch gears. Be ready to find out what's working, okay? Be ready to ask questions. Be ready to find out what you did wrong, okay? Because this is something that's really helped me. When I started my YouTube channel, I found out that a lot of people just didn't connect with me very much as I wanted them to connect. So I had to find out a way to see what is it that I'm doing wrong. And so I said, maybe if I can speak to them heart to heart, maybe they'll get a glimpse of what I'm trying to say. So just don't bother about my English, okay? I went to a good school, that's why I speak so much of English and all these things, but I can connect with you very deeply. So if you're on your journey, your entrepreneurship journey, just know that your dreams are valid and your goals are valid. But most importantly, you must know exactly what you want to achieve out of your journey. And like always, I always tell people that these things they're not rocket science. They're not rocket science. Like for me, I chose the e-commerce platform, and I've been doing very well with the e-commerce platform. Although sometimes there are ups and there are downs, and then it seems like there's nothing coming through, and then you just want to give up and things like that. But like always, I always tell people to try to keep your head high, keep your head up, and then everything. The grass is always greener. And like always, my friends, I'm rooting for you, and I know that we are always going to see at the top. And 100 million is up for grabs. 100 million is up for grabs, and this just it, okay? My realistic day one of being an entrepreneur, the mistakes that I made, the things that I did right, and how I keep learning and trying to make sure that I evolve. Don't sit down and say that things are just going to work right, okay? Because find out and know what's working. Because if you are not doing what's working, someone is using what's working against you. And like always, my friends, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.